Good morning to all listeners, people of Ilorin of Kwara State, Nigeria, the entire world. We welcome you to a fresh and a brand new edition of the show. All the details coming your way today. We'll talk about Real Madrid and the latest blockbuster news from yesterday. Cristiano Ronaldo, will he come back to Real Madrid? Well, we'll talk about that. They're also giving us confirmation right now that at the moment, Barca are not in negotiations with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, but they do need a striker. And the reports, of course, from Italy also indicated that before Tammy Abraham began to speak with AS Roma and moved to AS Roma, at least went for the medicals, by the way, Barca were also interested and already made call to Chelsea. Funny things we're seeing right here. Remember, Lukaku is back at Chelsea, old stomping ground, and he says, I'm much more of a complete striker right now. Everything that I've done, I am much more of a refined product at this point in time from all my journey, even in England, up into Italy and back in England again. All these and more on the program today. So please be a part of the show. Call us on 0810-8541-371. Send a message to us today via WhatsApp 0903-559-5857. Full household, even Love Doctor or something else Doctor is right here with us in the building. Big Chelsea fan, they're excited because they have Lukaku and they're going to unleash him on Arsenal this weekend. Oh my goodness, what does the future hold for us? More banters, of course. But ladies and gentlemen, let's talk. Yemi, good morning. Good morning. You're welcome to the program. Beautiful day to be alive. Well, Martin Keown, the Arsenal legend, he's told Arsenal to forget about James Maddison. Don't sign him. It's another player who's over there at Leicester City. Go sign him. Wilfred Ndidi. That's what he says. What are your thoughts, guys? Let's start with that. Talk to us. Toby, Yemi, you're welcome. My name is Babajide. So let's do this.
Before starting like that, I think the native is the one of the we need to take his DNA. It seems like he's coming from Lukaku's generation. I don't know, probably are from the same background. But back to what is the Indidi thing. I think I don't think Arsenal need a double for. Already they have to Partey. And getting Indidi will be another thing right now, another thing entirely.
Is Partey a false F? That's even the question. Is he? Do you see him as a four?
I see him as a defensive midfielder.
Wow.
I see him as a four. And for us, I don't see why they should go for Wilfred Ndidi because they have.
You don't see that.
Lukonga.
They're also similar.
They seem similar, but in terms of the attacking, for attacking the attacking midfield, they have only switch. I think they have only switch.
So that's what they need.
Let go of Willock. So they need Maddison. But the problem I have with Maddison is consistency and he hasn't been performing. Fitness. He has dropped.
He's dropped.
So I think they should look elsewhere aside Maddison.
For me personally,
cost them a lot of money.
For me personally, I don't even think they need Madison or what's the other one's name now? Ndidi. I feel more of Tielemans, being a big fan of his right from time.
Ndidi will improve the squad.
Ndidi will. Oh, definitely he will. And as far as same Partey as before. Honestly, I've had the chance to see Partey more than a year. I don't even know if it's an 8, certainly not a 10. I don't know what it is.
He is a 4. He played as a 4 for Atletico.
Don't say do any of that. For me personally, by the way. That's the thing, because they said that he has played that before. And Atletico Madrid, I've never seen any of that. I don't know which of them is.
I think
it's not. If it's a 4, his tackle rate would be up there. Interception rate, at least he'll be ranking there. But he's nowhere along that line.
One thing about
that is no argument.
Fitness.
What fitness? Thomas Partey played the last 10 games for Arsenal, the last 15 games plus. Either with the games he played at the start of his Arsenal career before he left. I'm of course going off injured. My brother, please let's leave that argument. But we'll move on from that one that way. But you guys actually feel the same thing. But I think also, if they could, United could do with this boy. Yeah, they could do with him. No, I'm not going to Arsenal. What's my about Arsenal? I don't know why you guys keep dragging on. Well, I'm done with Arsenal. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I feel with Arsenal so easy.
What's that?
You are still in Arsenal.
Which Arsenal? I feel personally that United could do with an Ndidi, not a Chelsea. Oh, yeah, country by the way. But you could do. That's the problem right now. I need them to get rid of these boys. Matic is what? Into 30 plus. Get rid of Matic. One of Scott and Fred will have to know that we are done. So where we then have Ndidi, we can then free up our other players and go and do their business. That's what I'm more with, by the way. And if For me, they can do that.
If they can
Boom.
free up people's sport, Scott
We're
can
good
do
to go there.
much more going forward.
You say that, right? You say that. I say that also.
He
Scott can
shoot
do
from
much
outside.
more.
He can give what's the guy can do? The goals, the shots from outside the box.
Scott can be box to box. Massive.
Exactly.
He has the engine for it.
If he sees someone that can just do the winning the ball back from him,
Yeah.
I think more of Manchester United doing it.
Yeah, than all these.
Because they can allow him do his job without asking more from him. If a club
If
can
they
just
get,
allow him
if
to
they
do
get
his
to
job.
do you think McTominay will get to play?
That's what they're saying now. That's what we just said right now. That Fred is the one that we have to look for his place. But they're all good players, but I'm not saying any of them is bad. I mean, either Fred, either Scott. I'm not saying any of them is bad.
I don't think Scott will leave. I think Scott can still find a place to accommodate.
I think that Fred the worker said. All right, Sonny said, I'm still not done by the way. He believes that Manchester United can't win the Premier League title if they do not lure Erling Haaland to England. Wow. What's that? It says, do I feel they should be highly competitive for the title this season? I will put my money on them being champions without Haaland's acquisition from Dortmund. So he's saying right now that United will not win the title.
He's a
based
former
on him.
Dortmund player,
Mhm.
and we don't know the links he has with Haaland. Probably he's just trying to
No links whatsoever. Just links to
Probably-
Borussia Dortmund.
Probably he's just trying to market
I
Haaland.
can't find people who have more links to Haaland than he.
So,
Oh my
but the
goodness.
thing is, without Haaland or with Haaland,
Yeah.
Manchester United should be title favorite for the Premier League,
Hmm.
even for the Champions League. With
And,
the kind of
and that's what he's
They are
saying.
title
That's what he's
contenders,
saying. It's
but
title
I don't
contenders,
see them as
but they
title
will not win
favorites.
it. They cannot win it.
They don't have a proper nine. They have Cavani.
So what is Cavani?
No. Cavani is old and his
Yeah.
fitness.
No, you just say no. Wait. You not say a proper nine who's young. Go. You just say a proper nine.
Okay, proper.
A proper nine who bagged in goals with reckless abandon.
Yeah.
Oba and Bino every time he was in front of goal last
gave
season.
them a lot of goals.
He gave them a lot of goals last
Cavani will
season.
give them 10
How many
league
goals did he score in the Premier League last season?
Cavani will give 10 league goals. I might
Goodness.
not have the actual number of goals he gave last season,
All right.
but I know he has the ability to give 10 league goals, even with his
Remember
age.
that? Let me think.
Bruno
Cavani will
has the
give you more than.
ability to give 10 league
Look at
goals.
Bruno did 28 last season altogether.
Rashford has the ability to give 10 league
Oh,
goals.
definitely.
Martial can also give 10 league goals.
We know where Sancho is coming
Greenwood
from, by the
can
way.
give 10 league goals.
Ah,
Sancho can
Let's
give
never
5.
start. Let's
because
never
of his
start
first
with
season.
which first
That-
season.
That around
He's
is
a good
giving you
player
about
now.
the squad is giving you about 45 or 50
Wait.
goals.
Chill. Sancho cannot give us 5 because we said Sancho's going to come in there and walk into
No,
that.
I don't
team.
want to put pressure on
If Sancho is not walking into that, if he's not giving us 5, then he's not walking into that.
Yeah, I don't want to
11.
put pressure on Sancho.
Okay,
I'm just saying
wait. Sorry. If
those that are
Sancho,
seen in the-
if Sancho
in the
gives
squad,
5 goals and 10 assists, are you okay with that?
5
definitely.
goals and 10 assists.
Yeah,
But just,
in the
if
Premier League.
a player like that is giving 10 assists, then
No.
I'm sure his goal ratio is going up also. Or you think not?
No, Jack, if he gives 5 goals and 10
5 goals
assists
and 10
for his first
assists.
season,
Yeah.
I think
I don't think that's.
you don't think that's what?
a good-
How much
that's a
is
good
Ziyech give you your first season? First season, you don't think
That's a good question. He's just asking, how much does Ziyech give? in his
You
first
said
season?
Sancho is not good.
How many games did Ziyech play?
How many games? What's
he's
that?
out.
Why can't
How
he
many
get-
games?
Why can't he fight for his squad?
If-
Someone keep him on
I
the
like
bench.
this one. Nobody's fighting me. It's both of you are fighting each other today.
Someone kept
I like
him on
it.
the bench. How can you say 10 assists and 5 goals in
All right,
his
all right,
first
let-
season at United?
Oh my goodness! This one is just coming through to us right now. It says, "Good morning, Jada, the entire crew. Our owners, our owners are the type that will see their house burning instead of calling the firefighters." I almost thought this was something about fireman in a lorry here, but anyways, thank you. It says instead of calling the firefighters ASAP, they will start praying for rain to fall, and then they call themselves custodians. The unspeakable things Chelsea will do to us of the counter-attack on Sunday if we concede first. We have to score the first goal. We have to score the first goal. And that's what's helped Arsenal battle against Chelsea in the past, at least to score the first goal. Except from the FA Cup final, by the way. That this is from Habib. Well, he's talking about Arsenal and where they are right now and the things, the mess that they're in. Literally just waiting. And it's the hurricane, as he said again, messing them up on that front there. And I don't know what will happen with this Arsenal side, though. But Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, by the way, didn't play the last game, lost to Lacazette. There's been talk about maybe Aubameyang going to Barca looking for a striker. Well, some reliable sources who have spoken have said, no, that's not happening. There's no swap involving Aubameyang and Coutinho. They're looking at how to cut down on their wage bill at Arsenal, by the way. And Coutinho joining is not going to help that. Even if, of course, they will be okay to letting Aubameyang go and also Lacazette go if they get good offers for them. But the question is, how many teams right now want a striker? How many teams right now are willing to take a striker who's over 31? That's the same. With huge the wage bill. You can't get a striker of that. Every striker right now, top striker is coming with a huge wage bill. Is Aubameyang still in that category of a top striker from your own point of view? How about you, Toby?
He has dropped.
He's dropped.
Look at his performances last season.
Are we unanimous on that one? That he's not the same Aubameyang
Definitely, we have
that won
to
the
give
FA
him-
Cup for them 2
I don't
seasons
think there's
ago.
anybody that can support him.
Right now. Wow, that's a problem.
I think that's just a bit out with.
Mm.
He's not a top striker anymore.
At the moment. From 2 years ago.
But
But they do want one. If Tammy can want Tammy, so if Barca can want Tammy Abraham, why would they not want Aubameyang?
Why would they want Aubameyang?
Why would they even want Tammy? Where's
Yeah.
this coming from, man? That's weird things we're hearing, man.
Like you said, very, very well.
Very weird, man. All right, but they have tied down Xhaka. Somebody says the reason why they tied down Xhaka is because they don't have a leader and because they're thinking Aubameyang will leave as our leaders leaving the team.
How can you call someone that you collected the captain from him the leader and you're giving it back to him? Don't forget that was how Aubameyang became the leader because they stripped him of the captain's armband. And then if I'm Jack, I don't think I want to take it to you.
But he took the L with it also against Brentford. So that's one of the ways to start about the way. But is this team really in a mess right now? Yes, are they?
The club is in a mess.
But how about the team itself?
Everything. So far, the club is in a mess. The team is in a mess. Everybody is in a mess. In fact, if they have a female, it goes to the extent that
no. The club is not in a mess because the female team is in a mess.
When you check the under 23 team, they were in a mess last season. They struggled to escape the under 3 relegation last season. So almost the male team is in a mess.
Let's wait and see though. Let's wait and see what they do before this transfer window ends. How many more days do we have now? Under 2 weeks, as we all know. Let's see if they can rescue their season. Players need to leave, by the way. They're still there as of today. but again, they have said, let's wait until the last few days of the transfer window, and there'll be a whole lot of activity. The door will be wide open. Players will be leaving. Players will be coming in.
How many teams that want to sell players? I've seen players sell this summer.
As you saying, and you know what? That is what we're going to. I was going through, an article that's quite detailed, by the way, and they went on about where we are right now as regards world football. That those 10 million pounds, 15 million pounds, 20 million pounds bracket of players and deals that we have done in the past in the last 10, 15 years that has kept teams like Real Betis, Granada up and has also helped them to get, we can't do those deals again. And I'm going through right now and I'm looking at the deals that have happened across Europe and there are very few of them, if there's even any, maybe apart from what's happening in England. Yes, and that is even Barca to England. Spain to England, Italy to, it's not really happening across, those players going to Italy, those players going to Spain, those players going to France. How many of them are signing 50 million pounds? And that was what sustained and kept these clubs afloat. And we're right there right now where it's a new trend in world football as regards transfers. It might not be complicated, at least we're trying to say it right now, but that is what sustains football. And it's a problem right now because we're not even having those deals come through. And that's a problem for every club. So that's why even if they want to get players like Arsenal should be 10 million pounds before, it seems like Spain they can't do that. They're asking players to terminate their contract so they can come join them. Turkey cannot do 5 million pounds transfers anymore. It's becoming difficult. And the more this continues, the more people have to find a way to be ingenious about getting players in, swap deals, and even more. If not, there's more problem, there's more headache.
Thing is the rich view. I think clubs are not realizing that you have to, and these players, that's
just the reality right now.
The players and the agents realize where the clubs are right now and how things is going. So it's very difficult for those that are on contract. For those teams that don't have these kind of players on huge wage bill or your own contract, they are the ones enjoying.
I mean, I understand Tolisso. With his injury record, but Tolisso for 10 million, that is really weird. And yet, very few teams I even wanted to come for him. It is okay. But let's go on a quick commercial break, guys. So we come back, we'll continue with the program. It's quite cold in here. Sorry, I'm going to do this. I'm going to work on it right now. Please stay with us, guys.
You get money for account.
Yeah, that's quite cool. Very cool.
Very cool.
Where is your card? I don't forget them for house.
You think I have like because I want to pack it.
Anytime you need the money, but your card is there for your dad. Just go to let me go.
I did not know yesterday because that went as I came back here. I started this place for 30 minutes.
Withdraw money even if you don't own your card for any Momo agent waiting near you. Just dial star 223 hash to take touch like the Momo agent waiting near you.
This is the wound you for. I think we have concept.
No wahala.
After you can enter real life and this whole building without this thing. They don't want to start with.
Another better program don't show face. So now I'm a bokona. I'm a bokona. For this program, now so we go to give on correct gist on what's on guy make they sell. For your shop, which kind of week mama go for the sell? For up too. With a better gist and no bonga music. Join your favorite Mr. and Mrs. On Real FM 95.1 every Wednesday, 5 p.m. You go out PC, I tell you.
All right, back. All right, guys, you're welcome back from that short time out. Sport File on Brawler Fan 95.1 A Lovren. So call us on 0810-8501-371. Guardiola inherited a Fernandinho, Silva, De Bruyne, Sterling, and Aguero spent upwards of 1 billion buying the equivalent of 2 starting lineups in 5 years, leave a £30 million striker on the bench, and have commentators saying things like, "He needs a striker." I think it's about time we lift leads on this guy. Morning to you all. Sucre from Ululade. Thank you so much, Sucre, for that one. We also know how much that United, by the way, have spent. We all know how much. Seems like Chelsea have spent also. So I don't know. I don't know why you guys are hating on him. I mean, he's successful. He's won the Premier League title over and over again. He's won the Champions League. No problem. He's going to the finals, but he has played football that has brought tears to the fans of Man City. People have loved it. The kind of football he plays. People want to play it. If they have the, they will play it. And if it's easy, let another manager come in, spend his billion, and do more than what he's done. And if the manager does that, no problem. Pep will go to another club, and he will be loved, and he will be respected. Because he gives what he gives that other people want to have.
You that are sending the message, if it comes to your club, brings the success.
I don't understand. You will bring the success when you win. You win good also. So I don't know why you guys are hating. You will play, people be pinning their pants to play against you. You will lose the odd game. So why do people hate this? What is it about Pep?
Everybody spends.
See, I will not lie to you. Look, I will not lie to you. I mean, he called Tottenham the Hurricane team. And ever since that, this Hurricane team have been beating him even without the Hurricane. But they did it again over the weekend without the Hurricane. Let him take his L. But is he a good manager? At what he does, he is. Because when he's on his A game, and we know when he's on his A game, there's nobody in this world that will not suffer in his hands. Whether he spends 10 billion or he doesn't spend 10 billion, I don't know. But it is what it is. I would like to see him coach Burnley, by the way. I'd like to see him coach a team like Arsenal, by the way. But it is what it is, so take it.
Like I said to people, if you are the best in the world, you prove that you are the best in the world with the best teams in the world. You don't coach Burnley and prove to us that you're the best in the world.
And for those who do that with Burnley, good for them. And that is how they go.
And the fact is, we've seen a lot of small team coaches that move to big teams. And we've seen Kike Setien is one of them. He was successful at Real Betis. He couldn't manage Barcelona.
Even Brendan Rodgers was good at Swansea. But also what he's done at Liverpool. He didn't win anything at Liverpool.
Was good as an Everton coach. He's still good as a West Ham coach. What he did for Manchester United.
Even as Jose Mourinho.
I think he spent more than Barcelona when he was successful.
Even a lot of the young
even Jose Mourinho came through because of what he did at FC Porto, and we've seen how his career has gone, sparkling, bright, because he came from FC Porto, the only play side, went about beat every one of us, by the way, and look at the success that he's recorded. World class manager, even if things are taking a turn right now.
Challenge Guardiola to do the same.
Challenge him to do the same, to go to another
team like Porto, like the team he took.
Now that's savvy.
All right. If I was Guardiola, I would have replied in with, he should go back to where Barca was when he took over in 2008. And the way he came through from the academy, nobody saw him coming through. Any other coach coming through that kind of trend would have suffered. But that shows his own quality.
And people keep saying he had Lionel Messi at Barca. Other coaches have come.
He said, Lionel Messi, he shot it too.
All right.
Villanova had Lionel Messi. Barca was beating him and he was doing the Jehovah thing.
All right. The World Athletics is confirmed Tinubu Kokowa as the officially recognized president of the Athletic Federation of Nigeria. WA confirmed Kokowa's choice in email, of course. And this is good news, by the way, as since, all right now. And this puts an end to the leadership crisis that has rocked the AFN since 2019, which led to parallel elections in Abuja and Kebbi on June 14th, which produced Okowa and incumbent Gusau as president. And quick one, by the way, as regards to our football, the draw ceremony for next year's African Cup of Nations finals will hold in Yaoundé, the capital of host nation Cameroon. That will be today with the three-time champions, Nigeria in Port 1 of the draw, and with the possibility of being drawn against seven-time winners, Egypt in Port 2, the 2022 World Cup qualifying post Cape Verde Port 3, and Comoros recently achieved a first ever qualification for the AFCON in Port 4. All teams in the same port avoid one another, but they could be drawn against any in the other port, with the likelihoods of the Super Eagles also clashing with Pharaohs, Blue Sharks, and the surprise Pockets, Holacon. So let's wait and see though what happens there. The draw ceremony will formally kick start preparations for all teams. And however, the disruption caused by the global coronavirus pandemic means the AFCON 2021 is now to hold 9th of January to 6th of February 2022 is the qualifying series of the 2022 FIFA World Cup finals yet to be concluded before the AFCON. The knockout rounds for the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022 holds in March 2022. So looking forward to that also. And a quick one also as regards our own Anaya Uwala. Well, his aspirants have registered him in their 34-man roster for the 2021-2022 CAF Champions. I'm happy for him.
How would you be paying someone 20 million already?
They must, right? Good morning, DJ JD. You have started, right? This is started from yesterday. Now it's on my head. Says, and the crew, how's the night? Says, I'm mayor from Basin. I don't think the Yori Yori boys need Ndidi. Neither Man United. Yeah, I do agree with Sonny there that Man United can't win the league. He says, without a striker, but you are saying they cannot just win the league. I think they'll be runner-up still. Oh, my goodness. All right, any update on Kante and Ziyech? Is a Chelsea fan, by the way, and their injuries? Well, we know that Kante will be there, at least that's what the coach says for this weekend game, but not about Ziyech. Says, can't wait for Lukaku against the Yori Yori boys. Kudos to you guys in the studio. Have a splendid and a wonderful day ahead. God bless you guys. God bless Royal FM. Hashtag SportFile. Let's take this one. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Who are we speaking with? Emmanuel, you're welcome. Now, how is Amsterdam today?
Fine, thanks.
All right, talk to us.
I just want to ask about what Nigerian players at one point.
All right.
We haven't seen about them since yesterday. I've been expecting to at least even enlighten about their performance on Saturday. We want first players, the Nigerian players.
Okay. All right. Nigerian players there. Well, what do we need to say? We had.
Scored.
I don't know. I thought we said everything yesterday.
Also played
He plays. I don't know what you want us to add again.
Tele Bashir has been loaned to Reading. He said he's happy because he's been loaned to Reading and they're playing attacking football. Which other one?
Friend is ready.
Mebude is currently not playing. He's in their youth team. What else again?
I don't know what you guys want, man. Everything, of course, that we needed to was said yesterday. I don't know if we missed out anything, by the way, as regards to the Nigerian contingent. I'm looking forward to David Okereke, by the way. Was Watford, good player.
Went to
No, sorry, not David Okereke. The one who scored yesterday. Emmanuel Dennis. Oh, sorry.
Okay, except for my success. Now we don't know his future has not.
Well, I say success. By the way, I stumbled upon something 2 days ago about him now. Okay, they're literally forcing him out of Watford, according to the reports. I'm not so sure about that, but they're literally forcing him out, and he was hell bent on remaining. But right now, he's having second thought, and he's saying, you know what? Okay, if we get a good offer, a good move, by the way, it's okay with moving.
I knew they
and living Watford.
I knew they want to let him out, but the thing is, who will get him? They were thinking about the situation of Italy, probably going back to their neighboring club.
Yeah.
They say the way they do their but he doesn't. I would like him to go to Udinese. Just go to this. He will score goals in Italian. If he can even stay fit, stable, and his lifestyle also will permit that. That's another one. I hope you read my message today. Good morning, guys. I so much appreciate you all ways for doing a good job. The truth is, message to PSG is what we didn't see coming at a period of time. But yet it is. Well, it's an open challenge to the GOAT himself. Challenge. I wish him all the best. But the question still remains, it's a challenge thing. But the question still remains, how will life after Messi be for Barca? Of course, this is what we have been saying. Barca should prepare for life after Messi. But as Babajide do say, only time will tell. Bambili Yomi from Tanke. They showed you on Saturday.
Yes, now the one for
with or without Messi, life moves on.
All right, let's take this call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Julian.
Good morning.
Julius could join on the line.
John, good morning. Talk to us.
I think the league just started. Now every match is just still one match. You don't even condemn us now, like today.
There's no one condemnation from my front. I'll just say let's move on. That's all. No condemnation.
Lose our fourth match now.
Oh yeah, beat Chelsea. Beat Chelsea. Sorry, beat Chelsea this
The
Sunday.
same thing that we'll have done if Arsenal won, we'll have praised them. So if they lose also, we should condemn them or criticize them.
And you remember what happened? Coach, I said, oh, it's gone. Remember what happened with Sheffield United last season? There was this thing when they had an amazing season 2 seasons ago. And then last season they started with, a loss. And everyone says, come on.
It's just a game.
Just a game.
It's just a game.
I'm not saying
Second
the same
game. It's
thing
just a
about
game. Third game. It's just a game. 8th game.
And now.
10th
And then they went
game.
16 like that.
What's that mean? Yeah.
Good morning, guys. How can it be moved from Leicester City to Arsenal? Leicester is a bigger club than Arsenal right now. He should be thinking about moving to clubs like PSG, Barca, Madrid, Man U, Chelsea, etc. Shut up from Subi Barracks.
Barca out of it.
I don't understand, man. This is a phase.
Madrid out of it.
You see what's going to Arsenal right now, except then the owners, and which of course we all know, hierarchy is quite a dumb one right now, with all due respect to them. It's happened to Liverpool. It's happened to Chelsea. It's happened to the biggest of clubs. This PSG we're talking about right now, we know who knew PSG until these owners came through. Same with Man City. It's all a phase. So it's about what the owners do right now to change these and take them back again. If not, then they get relegated or they go back to the doldrums. But it's all a phase that we know big teams turn around. So this is what you guys are saying Leicester is a big club. There was a point in time, if you mention Liverpool's name, we all laugh. Liverpool. We laughed. But they turned it around. And look at where they are right now. Chelsea, we used to laugh because we didn't know anything about them. They turned it around also.
But I don't think Chelsea has been this worst.
This worse.
They had their own dry spell, but not this worst as Arsenal.
What is? I don't understand. What is
Not
worse?
like
Chelsea not with title for 50 years. What is worse than that one?
When they were wearing pints.
What are you saying?
We're talking about
It's the same thing we're talking about. It's the same thing we're talking about. It's the same thing we're talking about now. It's a hierarchy, right? This is Chelsea's face, right? This is your face.
This is 24
50 years. What is the 21st century?
Because of your years. We are young. We are talking about our own time.
Oh my God. 50 years. How many long wait title?
Come back.
Which 15th century?
Don't
point at me. Don't point at me. I mentioned Chelsea is pointing at me.
Don't take us to the 18th century. Don't take us.
Once I mention Chelsea, people's heads just go up. People are pointing at me all of a sudden.
Don't take us to the 18th.
She will go up below me.
Don't take us to the 18th.
I've never ever. That's what I'm wondering.
No,
I've never ever. Now, Sabi, and this one is pointing at me over Chelsea. Oh, yeah, make your point.
Don't take us to the 18th century.
Chelsea was in this kind of mess. It was not
in the 19th or
probably
20th
a year or
century.
so.
Oh my goodness.
It was in the
And
17th century.
and they changed everything.
But because of your
What
age,
age?
you can witness all
What
this.
is my age? My
We
age.
now-
You want to compare my age and Mr. Badiwa's age?
He has witnessed a
I've been
lot
a
in
Mr.
Arsenal,
Oshie.
so-
All right, guys, let's go on a quick commercial break, guys. So before we do the battle, let's take this one. Andy Murray returned to the ATP Tour on Monday after last competing at the Wimbledon, reaching the second round of the Cincinnati Masters with a 6-4 win over Frenchman Richard Gasquet, a three-time French Grand Slam champion who owns 2 titles there and played the 2016 final, has been struggling over the summer with a groin strain. Wildcard Murray and Gasquet, a long-term rival whose 53rd ranking meant he had to qualify, first played 15 years ago. And it hurts me to see all these guys right now struggling. Similar Roger Federer. Look at it, man. What is all this? I didn't say that's the same.
I think it's that time they also end the era.
Unbelievable, man. All right,
Before the
today,
era end itself.
yeah. Today, by the way, we'll be having games come up in the UEFA Champions League, the qualifiers. Salzburg against Brøndby. And they'll be having Dynamo Zagreb away at FC Sheriff. Monaco playing host to Shakhtar Donetsk. Monaco did well, by the way, in the previous round. Looking forward to them. But this Shakhtar side, but I expect them to still do the job, though. All right, let's go on a quick commercial break right now. When we come back, what do we have? We have transfer stories to share with you on the show today. Please, guys, stay with us.
You don't wait, so they and now they don't break the padlock come out. Open big gate, make you fit join MTN. You bonge yellow family, we get network for Nigeria where no dey hand. Just waka enter any MTN store where they don't sell. Buy your tier over MTN SIM, make you self turn up better airtime and data. Who on top the yellow network? Oh yeah, run go buy your MTN SIM today. Visit mtnonline.com/SIM to touch like the store where they sell SIM near you.
Everywhere you go, MTN. Another better program that show face. So now I'm a bokona. What did I call her? I'm a bokona. Hey, for this program, now so we go to give her correct gist on what your guy make her they sell for his shop. Which kind of week mama go for the sell for our shop too. With a better gist and no bonga music. Join your favorite Mr. and Mrs. Oriel FM 95.1 every Wednesday 5 p.m. You go happy, I tell you.
All right, guys, you're welcome back from that commercial break. It's the last stretch of the program. Listen to Sport File on Royal FM 95.1 Ilorin. We talked about transfers, by the way, and let's before we leave the go to the foreign scene. We're hearing a couple of stories right now that's coming through. Fatah Show, by the way, not having his contract renewed. We expected this, but in fact, we're seeing this already midway last season. So guess who is being talked about right now? Coach Imama Magbakabo. That's the one. What are your thoughts? Is it him, by the way, or Salisu Yusuf has been talked about?
I would prefer Salisu because of the
Abdul Mekaiba also has been talked about. I'll tell you who also. Finidi George has been talked about also. Then Usman Abdallah, of course, who's included his coaching course in France also. They've all been linked with the job there.
I think I will do more of Salisu Yusuf.
You do more of that?
Probably let's start a new phase with Finidi George. Let's see what Finidi George will give to us.
Finidi George.
But because of he's not used to Nigerian team and African,
I need him to work with another club.
Not in Imba first.
No, with Imba first. Let's see.
Come to Kwara United.
No.
Our coach is still.
Already have a work in progress.
So please, probably any good Rangers. I don't know about
my team right
the
now.
Imam Pakabo thing.
All right. This man says, but Chelsea finished 10th 4 seasons back now. Why we hyping them? They finished 10th, man.
And they won the league the next season.
They will not. So we're there. Arsenal finished 8th last season. Maybe they win the league this season.
Where did they finish?
Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know why that one even came out of my mouth. I'm sorry.
I think they were on the continent too when they finished. I think they won the Europa League.
Oh my
When
goodness.
they finished 10th.
All right.
They didn't win anything.
Timmy, by the way, Timmy says Partey is a 4. I thought I brought him in and played him as an 8. I'll tell you guys now. Since Xhaka, who is more of an 8, is the one playing 4 for Arsenal, centre back as well as left back. Even Didi will suffer if he comes to Arsenal to play that Xhaka multiple role.
Mr. Badiwa still thinks Arteta has no blame in Arsenal's downfall.
No, I think everyone needs to share.
No. He thinks he has nothing. He has no blame in it.
And then I think also, I mean, Arteta, with how he plays, needs to realize that he needs to change the system from these, 2 sitting changes.
There was a day we were talking about Pep Guardiola. That you were like, they will beat him a lot.
Even Pep the change.
They will beat him a lot this season with Gudogo and pass this. And we were like laughing, like if they beat him 2 or 3 times,
it will change.
He's going to test Patrick. Something will change again.
I don't even know why them to give Mikel Arteta a manager of Arsenal. Coach is okay. Manager of the Arsenal. That's when everybody. That's what I was saying. Smith went number 10. Arteta is manager of Arsenal. That is where everything started from, man.
The talk around when he was improving, he was the one teaching people.
That's what all right, guys. Quick one, by the way, it's coming through to us right now. Let's take it. Real Madrid want Ronaldo. That's Cristiano Ronaldo back. Although the report right now, after this guy broke the news yesterday, in fact, we got the breaking news in the evening that El Chigurito, whatever it is, this media outlet, we're going to break the news late. We all waited, and then they said the big news is that Real Madrid want Ronaldo back. Not more about Real Madrid, but about Carlo Ancelotti. And so they're waiting. We're waiting right now that this could happen. But they're saying Madrid's priority right now is Mbappe. Maybe then they do Mbappe and they're done with it. They can then add Ronaldo to it. But I don't know how that will help Madrid go forward. But you need that
some of these old coaches, like Coman is also asking
what is wrong with Ancelotti? Why?
Ancelotti is also old. He just wants to bring the BBC back. They want a lot from him.
It's unbelievable, man.
But if you just know it's an end of an era, these guys are engaging. Madrid don't need something like that.
All right.
They need something fresh.
Quick one, by the way, for Madrid are doing good, though. They're okay. I love what I saw over the weekend. Is how they played. All right. Same with Barca also. Fiorentina, by the way, I failed to hand Dusan Vlahovic a new deal. So it's quite, it could be happening and he could be going to Atletico Madrid, but let's wait and see. The problem is Bernardo Silva also wants to leave. Atletico Madrid have the only club right now who can afford him, but they can't because he's not priority for them. Saul is not gone.
Saul is still there,
and Saul wants to leave, but Saul does not want to go to a small club that's not the Champions League, and that's Arsenal, by the way. Arsenal have been speaking with Ilax Moriba, but the problem is not only Arsenal that want him. There are also the clubs alongside Chelsea who want to Moriba there. Let's wait and see, though. All right, but right now they say Juventus have always stated that they have not received any bid right now. and they've not gotten it from that man. No approach right now from Man City also for Harry Kane. So we are still waiting. Now this is a Clement Longley. Still has no bid for him from any club officially. Only just questions. Umtiti is not going to Benfica. Pjanic, we are still waiting for Juventus. That is the same because Juve one thing, but their priority right now is Locatelli also, and then they need to also sell. So that's it as we are right now as regards who and what needs to happen. But right now, it is Mbappe who's priority, and that's what they want. West Ham want Jesse Lingard. United have sold them £25 million, and everyone is quiet on that front. That they are Declan Rice. They I don't know. People have said United are beginning to be a bit more withdrawn on signing Declan Rice because they don't think he'll give them anything extra to what they currently have. That's what the reports are saying. So over to Chelsea because
it should be a mistake if they buy Declan Rice.
I don't know what they did.
I don't know what they want to do with
because even Chelsea right now, I don't know what you need Declan Rice for.
They don't need Chelsea.
So I don't know why. Because this thing was pushed by Frank Lampard. They said to Kel Kimin also and said he's okay with him. It would be okay if they go get him.
Was playing on the
Centre back. Do you think Declan Rice wants to play centre back? Because if he plays centre back, he would then most likely get called up based on his centre back performances for his club side. And that's the thing. So that all of a sudden you cannot, because now they have Maguire, they have John Stones, Walker can play there. Who knows what Ben White will do at Arsenal, by the way. So all of a sudden, no one cares about you, man. So that's, and they don't, England are lacking in midfield.
Still young.
Who's that? That's why we start with Theo Walcott now. He's still young. Arsenal regained their form after beating Chelsea last season. So this weekend, the Gunners will shock all haters once again. The pride of London, Chris from Mutala.
Okay, beat Chelsea, win the next 5 games, then go back.
I don't think win the next 5 games. The next game is against Man City after Chelsea. They win. My brother, I know Chelsea. Arsenal can beat Chelsea when they need to. They've shown that over time. But not this one. Not this weekend. But hey, prove me wrong. I'll be here humble.
I think the thing is, don't beat Chelsea because when you beat Chelsea, Man City will feel like, wow, there's something not wrong. Something actually not wrong with this Arsenal side. They come at you. Then right now, then the transfer right now, you even need Partey. You need Partey. You need Xhaka. You need more in that midfield, and they don't have it. Lokonga and Xhaka, these are quality, but not for that standard football right now. I'm sorry, but you're going to see it. The team right now, that midfield is too thin. Up front, there's nothing there. I saw Balogun was.
Good morning, my brothers in the studio. My name is what's that? Put me.
Yes.
What about you? Why can't they put you there? I'm just asking. Why can't they put Akpabiti there? Why me? Akpabiti, if you don't know. Look at the face he gave me. All right, Oyupilisi says, how can they say that number 9 jersey is a curse? Does it mean that England has more juju than Nigeria? All right. I don't know about that one. Guys, the show has come to an end for today. Of course, Thibaut Courtois has signed a contract extension, a five-year deal at the Santiago Bernabeu. Gundogan will undergo more tests, by the way, so we'll know the extent of the shoulder injury confirmed by Pep Guardiola. And the agent of Lautaro Martinez says they like the project at Inter Milan and they want to remain there, and they're going to have discussions with the hierarchy tomorrow. So who knows? No more Lautaro Martinez to England.
I think that if they should sell Lukaku, wow, it's money that they need now. They've got the money.
Not you said it. We all said it now. Come on, we all said it here in the studio. How would you say Lukaku and then sell Lautaro Martinez? That's unthinkable, man. All right. Up next is Artin Will, and then after that we have Atoto Arere, which will be led by the new Arsenal striker Okpabiti. Keep it locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Have fun and stay blessed.
Attending Islamic materials, home of honor and Islamic spiritual materials, Oyigidi, Apart Sauda, Zaitu, Turare, electric burner, rose water, black seed, Islamic educative materials, our frame,